Hello, you guys. I'm Fabio Hart coming back with another live video. Um, I decided to go live real quick. Waiting on someone here. We're doing a little shopping, so I decided to go live with you guys. Look, you guys, I was looking at some of the emails over my time gone when I was in the ATL, and it was something that was standing out. I don't know if you guys are doing this or you're not doing this, but it's very paramount that you guys start getting your managers and supervisors in place. Okay, uh, because see what's happening is a lot of you guys are the workers, a lot of you guys are the administrators, a lot of you guys are, everything. You got to do everything. You wearing all of the hats, and for a lot of you guys that I have spoke to, hey, how's it going, Jordan? A lot of you guys that I've spoke to, um, you're not you're not executing the way that I think you should, and you probably could, and therefore you're running yourself like rabbit. You got to still pick up the kids. You got to feed yourself. You got to feed the kids. You got to feed your family. You got all of this ripping and running that you have to do. You still have to be at this account tonight. You have to be at that account tomorrow, right? Here's the deal, guys. And again, the longer you take to do this, the longer I personally feel that it's going to take your business to grow. Okay? You have to start putting people in position to manage and govern other individuals and other aspects of your business. Okay? Because again, it's gonna make that growth process that much more longer for you. Okay? Hey, how's it going? So, like I said, I would suggest that you guys start hiring supervisors, start hiring whatever you want to call them, supervisors, managers, whatever the case is. You're going to start. You're going to need some help. Okay, you're going to need some help because it's only so long that you can wear all of the hats and still run a profitable cleaning business. Right now, if you one of those individuals, you want to be a one-man operation, you want to be a one-man show, that's fine too. You can definitely do that. But like I say, don't expect to be a one-man show and then grow, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million company like overnight. It will take you guys some time to do that. Okay. I'm always hiring supervisors. I like to do it from within and bump people up. Every once and again, I might catch somebody that might put in an application that have experience where we hire them from the outside to be like a supervisor. But I like people that know my operation. I like people that already understand how I operate, and I bump them up to a higher position. That's my suggestion to you guys. It just makes sense that way. Like if I work for you and I've been working for you for, 2 or 3 years, it's pretty safe to say that I kind of know what you expect from me. I know what you want me to do, what you need me to do, what you expect from me, right? So when you come to me as a employee and say, hey, Fabio, would you like to be a supervisor or a manager? Then I would be more like, yeah, okay, I've been doing it for some time. I kind of know how this person operates. Okay, cool. I'll take on the supervisor job or take on the manager job, right? So again, that's why I say I like to bump up from within. Okay, now that's not the only way you guys can do it. You can hire from the outside if you trust someone. Just know training is going to be paramount. Training is going to be paramount because if you bring somebody from the outside and they don't necessarily know the operations, obviously you got to train them to know what to do, right? But if you have somebody in the inside, they come to work every day, they know how you operate, they know what you expect from them, that type of thing. You're still going to have to train them, but it won't be as much, I guess, for the most part, as if you brought somebody from the outside. Okay, so again, guys, for those individuals that email me, they say, Fabio, it's just taking me a longer time to grow. I gotta wear so many hats. I got a day job, and then I got my kids in latchkey or daycare, whatever the case is, and then I have to do the cleaning job in the evening, and sometimes, Fabio, I don't get in until about 4 o'clock in the morning, or whatever the case is, or sometimes I'm just running around because I got to wear so many hats. Again, the minute that you can start hiring yourself a supervisor or a manager, I would suggest you guys to do that. Okay, I'm not saying you have to hire buku people. Okay, get you one good person, two good people that you can hire and bump them up as a manager, and then let them be your eyes and ears. Let them hire and fire. Okay, I can't tell you guys how long it's been since I personally like really just hired someone, right? Because I have people in place to do that. Okay, so again, you got to start putting people in position. I don't know if it's a money factor. Okay, I don't know if it's a money factor for you guys. My uncle relocated from Illinois to Colorado to be my supervisor. Yeah, I mean, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. If you got family members that's willing to do it and, you trust them and that, whatever, then let a family member be a supervisor for you. Okay? He'll be here soon. Quarantine is over. Oh, okay. Okay. Congratulations, Jordan. Right? So, like I say, guys, you want to definitely get the applying pressure with managers and supervisors. It's paramount. Like I say, if you neglect to do that, you're going to start running yourself dry, burning yourself out. You got to watch the kids, still work your day job. Some of you guys still got a job. You still got to be the administrator of the business. You still got to be the marketer of the business, right? You got to wear all of these different hats. Start hiring yourself employees, okay? And also start hiring yourself supervisors and managers, okay? Like I say, your supervisors and managers is generally like your eyes and ears, okay? You don't have to have a lot of supervisors and managers, like I'm saying. You can get yourself one good one, start off with one good person, right? Or two good people, right? And let them handle hiring and firing. You tell them what you expect. You meet with them on a consistent basis so they know what you expect from them. And then you go out and you don't micromanage them. You go out and let them do their job. Okay? I mean, you still essentially need to make sure they're doing their job, right? But you don't want to kind of be all over their shoulder micromanaging them. Okay? So again, guys, like I said, it's paramount that you guys start looking into supervisors and managers for your commercial cleaning business, residential cleaning business, whatever type of business for that sake. Okay, so that's kind of, and let me see something else. Oh, cash flow problems. People was telling me, Fabio, I'm having cash flow problems. The best way I could suggest that you handle cash flow problems is reduce net 30s into net 15s. Reduce like some of your net 30s into net 15s. Okay, so if you got a lot of accounts that's net 30, you're tight between paychecks or whatever the case is, you can't pay bills, you can't do whatever the case is, then start picking up some net 15, start getting net 15 contracts. Okay, and that'll kind of somewhat, some way, somehow make up for having that cash flow problem in regards to waiting for the net 30 check. Okay, also, guys, and I've said this time and time again, some of you guys may have heard me say this, some may haven't. Our net 15 is normal, or net 30. Net 30s is normal, right? For most companies, a lot of companies, most companies pay their bills every 30 days. Some is every 60 days. Some is even every 90 days, right? I wouldn't suggest that you stretch it out that far. I wouldn't go past 30 days. But net 15 is definitely doable. I have a lot of net 15 contracts that we pick up the payment for every 2 weeks. Okay, so that's definitely doable. Give it a shot. If it worked for you, if you feel comfortable with it, if you feel like something that you could do, give it a shot. Okay, but again, for those people that's having cash flow problems, they say, Fabio, waiting 30 days is just massive for me right now. It's very hard for me to do and still be able to handle business and pay for what I need to pay for and do what I need to do. Then some contracts that you have or new contracts that you pick up, I would probably suggest you go net 15. Okay, so you can have a slew of contracts that's net 15 and a slew of contracts that's net 30. Okay, and that should some way, somehow, a little bit make up for the cash flow problem, because it allow the vehicle next to mine, it allow more cash coming in, whereas you have to wait for that 30-day. You don't have to wait as long because you will have cash coming in around a month, if that makes sense to you guys. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's what I would suggest you guys do. But like I say, soon as you can, hire a manager, hire a supervisor, right? Because that'll relieve a lot of tension off of you. That'll relieve a lot of. Some of you guys are just kind of being cheap. You just don't want to hire that personnel. Again, a lot of people ask me, well, Fabio, what do I do once I hire the supervisors? Again, if you don't know what you're doing, then I need to be asking you, how's your business structure? How, you know, what are you doing on it? What's your day-to-day operations, right? Because you should know what you need done inside of your business, you know, from a managerial standpoint, from a supervisor standpoint. Whatever you do right now with your employees or what have you is what you would want to train your supervisors to do, to take over that. That way that can lift off the pressure for you, from you handling your employees, handling other aspects of your business, and you can go out and get more contracts, which in essence allow you to grow your business. Okay, so like I say, guys, a lot of this stuff is common sense. It's just not commonly practiced. But you guys to get the hang of it, you just have to kind of put your neck out there, so to speak, and give it a shot. A lot of you guys is just not giving it a shot. I don't know if it's because you're scared. I don't know what it is, but you have to start decreasing your number of hats that you're wearing, you know, on a consistent, on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Okay, and you have to put other people in place to do those things. Okay, so I think that's about it, man. That'll pretty much wrap it up. If you guys have some questions, I'd love to entertain them. But it's through the SBA. Okay. Okay. She's talking to someone else. Okay. Have you taken advantage of the 10? Yeah, I did the 10K with the SBA thing already. Yeah. You guys got any questions for me? Come on, guys. Make sure you get those likes up. Come on, let's help make this video discoverable, guys. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. I'm going to be coming on a little bit more frequent. I know you guys missed me over the last week or so. But like I say, if you got some ideas that you want me to talk about, or different things like that, subject matters, whatever the case, make sure to email me, guys, or leave them right here on the video. Okay, so myself or Jasmine, we could make a note of it so I could try to cover those things for you. Okay. Jordan says, what is the pay range that you would pay a supervisor? Are they full time? They whatever you want to make them. How much should I charge my managers and supervisors? Now, that's entirely up to you. You know, you can give them just a flat base rate. You can give them an hourly rate. That's totally up to you guys. But you can, you know, start them off at minimum wage if that's what you want. Right now, I would say pay them more because you're delegating so much more work out to them. But that's entirely up to you guys. I would look at what I'm currently bringing in monthly revenue, work the numbers out, seeing how much you have for overhead, how much you have for bills, how much you have for employees, how much, and kind of just work the numbers out based on what you're bringing in. Okay, and then you can pay them more like salary, right? You could, or you can just pay them by the hour, by the hour, or you can just say, hey, I give you $300, you know, a week or whatever, bi-weekly or whatever, you know, whatever the case is, right? You can kind of work it out. You can give them a flat rate where they already know what they're going to get. Okay, so again, all of that is up to you guys. All of that is up to you guys. Like my supervisors, for an example, I pay my supervisors hourly. Okay, but it might make sense for you, and even with your employees, guys, you can do it the same way. Let's go, guys. Let's get those likes up there. Let's make the video discoverable. Let's get those likes up there. Go ahead, light this up. Um, like even with your regular employees, you could do them the same way. You can give them just a flat rate and say, hey, this is what, you know, what I'm paying, for cleaning services for the week. That way they already know how much they're getting paid. That's if you're doing it, whether you doing it as a employee or you're doing it as a subcontractor, either or. Okay, it's entirely up to you guys how you want to pay, like your employees, supervisors, so forth and so forth. Okay, come on, guys, let's get these likes up there. Let's get these likes. Let's get these likes up. Okay, you guys have any more? You have any questions for me, guys? I really appreciate you. I'll be coming back a little bit more consistent this week, for sure. Well, next week now. It's damn near halfway through this week. Okay, Jordan said, what does a typical day look like for one of my supervisors? Uh, Sometimes it's not the easiest job to have, for being one of my supervisors. But usually for my supervisors, with the quarantine thing that's going on, the workload has been decreased a lot due to the fact of the quarantine, and a lot of businesses not operable right now. But I usually make sure my supervisors overlook like the product and solutions, the chemicals, making sure each site has trash liners and all-purpose cleaner, and their duty is to also make sure my employees is in uniform, um, making sure that they're on time, collecting the timesheets and different things like that. So that's pretty much the logist of like what my supervisors is doing right now. Like I say, everything is a little bit at a standstill. So I'm still operating, I'm still making money and different things like this. But a lot of my contracts is at a standstill now because it was mandate to close because of this whole Corona stuff, right? But I'm starting to see things kind of progress a little bit more. Okay, so, and I have picked up more contracts even with the Corona stuff going on, right? So again, I just delegated it wherever I need. If I need them to go pick up something. So one supervisor has multi sites to hit throughout the day. Yep, throughout the day and throughout the night. Like for an example, I have a rehabilitation center, right? That's still operable. Okay, and we have a day porter at that site, and then they have an evening cleaning. So I'm sorry, guys, I got a little bit distracted. Like my supervisor would go check, make sure we got enough, toilet paper, trash liners, the mop heads, whatever the case is, cleaning, all-purpose cleaner, different things like that, and also check on the actual employees, make sure they don't need anything. Also, make sure that they're in uniform, okay, and they go to from site to site, from site to site. Okay, so like I'll have like a day supervisor and I have like an afternoon or evening supervisor, right? Because I don't want to work them ragged, and have them tired out and all of that. So, I'll have like a day supervisor and then like an afternoon supervisor type of thing, right? So a lot of things has cut back for right now due to the fact that the coronavirus, right? So from staff to supervisors, things of that sort has cut back because we just not working at a full throttle level right now. We're not working on a full contact right now, right? So, but yeah, I delegate them wherever I need them to do. If I need them to go pick up something, if I need them to go do something for me, or whatever the case is, that's what I text them to do, or I'll call them and ask them to do for me. What's the fogger that I'm using? I'm using, I have about three, I think we bought two more. I'm using probably about five different foggers. and they're different brands. I know one is Wagner. It's a Wagner brand. Um, we using a Wagner brand. Wagner is spelled Wagner. And it's another brand. It's my favorite one to use, but I don't do any fogging. So it's sourced out. I have my people do it. You know, my people that work for me. Do I show them how to use the machine? But I don't do it. And I also have a standalone fogger. I can't remember it right now, Jordan. I really wish I could. Um, I have a standalone fogger actually that I don't even have to walk around and use. I set it up, chemicals in it. It's a plug-in. It's stationary. Turn it on, and I let it do its thing. It does it by itself. Fog the whole room. I don't have to hold it and go around and do it. It do exactly what it's supposed to do. Uh, Jordan, if you want, just email me, love, and I'll give you the one that I use. The one that I use a lot, but the one that I really like. It's a standalone. It's pretty expensive though, but it's you don't have to walk behind it, or you don't have to hold it and fog up the place. You literally just turn it on and it do its thing. But I have about 5 different foggers though. I know one that's popular right now that a lot of my subscribers is getting. A lot of the people, some of my coaches say they done found is the Ryobi fogger, and I think a lot of them telling me they're getting it from either Lowe's, I think, or Lowe's or Home Depot. I have that too, but I don't. Mine is still brand new. Mine is in a box. I don't even use it, right? And it's just a portable one, right? So then they got the backpack foggers. So it's a lot of different ones out there. But the ones that my favorite one is more of a commercial grade one. And like I said, it's just a standalone. It stands up. You feel it. You know, you feel the machine up. You turn it on and you let it do its thing. You don't have to walk behind it. You don't have to hold it or anything. You can literally just turn it on and it do what it needs to do. But like I said, if you guys want the brand of it, I'll be more than happy to share it with you. I don't know. You probably could find it used. I bought mine new, Jordan. But like I say, if you contact me after the live, so I don't mislead you here on live, and anybody else that's watching it, I'll give you guys all the details about the fogger. Like I said, I use like 5 different brands. I got 5 different foggers. Even the Roby, I've never even taken it out the box. Like, I never even opened the box, and I've been had it for a long time. It's actually in our warehouse. Yeah, just be sure to do so. Just put foggers and just send me a little detail on the one that you're looking for, and I can kind of point you in the right direction, because I use different brands, um, you know, different disinfectants. So, but I'll be more than happy to share that with you, though. You guys have any more questions for me? Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up. I just wanted to go live with you guys briefly. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jordan. One of my favorites. One of my favorite subscribers, for sure. That's going to wrap it up for now. I dropped somebody off at the store, so I wanted to kind of go live since I had a little time. I didn't go in at the market here. So that's going to do it for now. I'm Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. You guys take care. Hopefully you guys do the right thing with your $1,200 stimulus checks if you receive them, and let's get this money, you guys. Take care.